Hi guys, it's Nigel, Lock and Key Independent Estate Agents, and today we're outside 42 Wiltshire Crescent, which is just this property here behind me. It's a 3-bed, semi-detached property, double glazed gas. It does need some modernising inside, guys, but it does have a conservatory, it has the garage, it's got a dining room, kitchen, separate living room, 3 bedrooms upstairs, which are good sizes, and then the bathroom, and then separate loo. So there's quite a bit to it. The other advantage with this property, there is no chain, so it's great for an investor or somebody that wants something to do up, or a young first-time buy couple. So it's really open to a lot of the market. Very competitively priced. It fronts onto a nice green as well, so you know it's pretty good for its pleasant aspect at the front. And then you're quite close to amenities just up the road there. You know, you've got your garage, you've got your shops, and it's probably no more than a 5 or 10 minute walk into town. So very well located, this property. So as you know, with my tours, what I'm going to do is we're going to have a look around just the front, the cul-de-sac. I'll tell you about those amenities again, and then we're going to head on straight into the property. And here we are, guys, just outside number 42 Wiltshire Crescent. So I just wanted to show you this because it's actually a corner plot. So you can see there's front, side, there's a rear garden, and there's the garage just over there. And then it's set just amongst some similar properties. If I just show you what it fronts onto, it's got a lovely little front aspect here with the green, so there's no passing traffic. Just where you can see these cars here, mine's over there, you can see there's some parking areas where the residents can park. Most of the other properties, they've got their own drive, so they can just put their cars off the road. But the ones here, just in this little, let's say, crescent or enclave here of a few properties, they can use that parking which is just in front there. So very, very handy. This one does come with a garage. It's a sectional garage, it's asbestos, so again, they were built in the 30s to 50s, these properties. The garage is fine as long as you don't touch it or move it, but if you did want to change the garage, then obviously you'd probably have to get a company from Westbury in, and they would take away the roof or whatever you need to do with that garage. So here's the front. As I said, it's a semi-detached property, corner plot. So let's have a look inside. And as promised, guys, this is just the front of the garden. So before we go inside, I just wanted to show you that there's quite a bit to the side here as we walk on in. And then you can see the gate. There's actually another gate there that takes you into the rear garden. And then there's your garage. There is a little area here which is hard standing. I'm not sure you can fit a car in there. I don't know if anyone has, but there's a hard standing area there too. And then just as you look out that front that I mentioned earlier, there's a nice little pleasant green in front there. So a good little outlook. And anybody who knows Wiltshire Crescent, you know how close it is to the amenities and the shops and the town. It's a pretty short walk into the town. So at the front there, you can see a canopy storm porch which is covered. Obviously got a double glazed door going in. So let's have a little wander inside. So as we get in, you can see some green carpets. I mentioned that this property needs work. It needs modernising throughout. So the stairs go up to the first floor. Obviously there you can see a radiator. There's a little understore storage cupboard. That will just open up into the kitchen. But let me just turn the camera around just so you can see where that front hallway is, how it looks coming in. And there you have your double glazed door. They are going to remove the obviously the seat there. You know the stair lift that will be going at some point. So as we turn right, the first room we go into is the living room, and here again you can see a continuation of the same carpet. And anybody buying this will modernise the property, but it is double glazed. There is a gas boiler upstairs, you know, so those are big ticks. And these are very spacious rooms as well. Let me just come around. I don't know much about this fire, whether it's a gas fire or not. There might have been an old back boiler, but obviously I would suggest someone would just take that out. But the boiler that they've got a gas boiler upstairs in the main bedroom. It's in the cupboard there. So. And if we go to the front, there's your radiator. Nice big picture window. Just open up the net there. And you can see that front. So it's very pleasant indeed. And one more time, just come at this angle just to look at this room. And you can see the size of this living room, which is pretty decent. So let's go out and then turn right. And as we go into the right here, you can see the kitchen, and it opens up quite nicely. It is a fitted kitchen. Again, it's quite dated. I think someone would look to modernise this kitchen. But you've got your tiled flooring there, radiator to the right. It is fitted quite well. And it's a decent size as well. So obviously you've got your plumbing for washing machine, space for cooker, base units and wall units. There's your there's a sink unit there, of course. And outside that then it takes you to the side. Well, there's a little patio, and then that takes you to the rear garden, which is just to the right there. That just overlooks the conservatory. Just pan this around, just to give you another angle of this kitchen. And just in front here, with some opening doors, is a useful dining room. So in effect, you could open up that kitchen and take it straight into here. Again, you've got a double glazed window. This just takes you out to the side. I'm not going to open up the netting again. Bit of a curtain twitcher otherwise. And then obviously you can see a radiator in the corner. A really good sized room, this. So with a bit of imagination, if somebody really wanted to, they could open that up. And then this becomes then a kitchen diner, kitchen breakfast, kitchen whatever. You can call it kitchen family room. But it would be a very good size there. So there is some potential with this property just to make some adjustments further and those improvements. So as we come out the dining room, when we turn right, let's have a little look at this conservatory. So it's a decent size, this conservatory. The continuation with the tiled flooring from the kitchen. It is double glazed construction. It's got obviously some blinds. And then the door opens up into the rear garden, so let's have a little sneak preview of that garden. And just there, where that is, that's the door that links into that garage, which we'll have a look at when we come back and have a look outside. And just to the right, there's another door here, and this is the door which can be opened up from the conservatory. And again, that takes you out to the side. For some reason they built a sort of a wall and an old door there, which takes you out to that hard standing that we mentioned earlier where the garage is. So it's not a perfect house, it's a doer-upper. Like I said, it needs modernising, but it's got a ton of potential and it can be very nice. The rooms are big, the dress is decent, good amenities, and you know there's bits going for it. So that covers the ground floor. So what we'll do is just going to walk back out. Obviously I'm just going to turn this around just so you know. So there's your dining room. We're in the kitchen. There is a conservatory and a rear garden. And obviously as we come back out here, you've got that hall, and then to the left, that's where your living room is. So let's head on and have a look upstairs. Okay, here we are, just at the foot of the stairs. So we're gonna make our way up to the property. And I think I've mentioned that the stair lift will be going and the owners will be moving that at some point. Immediately, as you can see, these were built with separate WC. So straight in front, there's a door there that takes you into the WC there. And then there's a little double glazed window to that elevation. So that's pretty self-explanatory. You could knock it through, make a bigger bathroom. I think most people don't. They like it to be separate. Then this takes you into the bathroom. Nice green. You'll remember those colours from the 80s. It's very clean and tidy. There's your shower unit just there. Little shower screen. The good thing about these videos, especially when something needs modernising, when we do these videos, it can show you then, you know, the work that you need to do. We always try and give you some examples of things that you should do. Yes, kitchens, yes, bathrooms, you know, really important areas to do. Get the carpeting and the decor sorted. And usually you find that's it. And I think with this property that will be it, because you know it needs a bit of modernising with the carpets. You've got these polystyrene ceilings as well just here. They'll need taking down. There's your access to loft space, but they've got them in the bedroom, I think bedroom 3, bedroom 2 and bedroom 1. They'll need taken off, and obviously the carpeting and the wallpaper as well. So as we're focused on bedroom 2, let's go straight into this room because it's the closest in front of us. And here we can see it's a double room. There's your bed. They've pulled a bit of wallpaper off. I think they had a wardrobe there when they were clearing it all out. So they've just taken it off the wall. There's your double glazed window, radiator. So there's a bit to be done. They don't always look the most aesthetic, but anybody who's got a bit of imagination, they don't mind a little doer-upper, this is perfect. Let's just take that down. And then I'm just going to open this net, and that will give you another aspect. You can see the length of that garage there, look. Just to the right, and then you can see the conservatory and then the garden there. Let's just pan this around. Bedroom 2. And then as we come out, bedroom 2. I'll just show you that landing again. It's quite a bit to the landing. And then straight ahead it's bedroom 3. So this is the smaller of the 3. There's a little area that goes over the stairwell. Some people building their beds from there, which is quite a good idea, especially if you've got another child. So what they do is they just put a bed across there, and then the bed can go in there, which is a decent, or they can build these up into cupboards. It depends on whatnot and what people are after. Obviously there's a nice double glazed window. I do like this front, and again there's your front aspect. A bit of parking there to the left, which is always usually available for anybody to park. So coming back out on ourselves again, just to give you another angle of this room. Let's go back out one last time, just show you exactly what you've got here. And then last but not least, main bedroom. So door coming in, green carpet, picture window to the right, which you've got that aspect, you've seen it in front of that green, so I'm not going to show you again. Obviously there's a radiator and double bed, so you can see the size of this room. It's very spacious. And let's just bring this camera around. Obviously all this wallpapering, that would have to come off and be decorated. So there's a bit of elbow grease in here, elbow work to be done. I don't always open cupboards either, but I think it's important to open this one because you might just wonder where the boiler is. And there it is, just tucked away in there. And we've got a Worcester boiler. Alright. And then obviously there's a bit of storage as you go into there, which is quite useful. And I just pan this around one more time just to show you the other angles to the bedrooms, which I like to do. Just so you can it gives you an idea where you can put your freestanding units or wardrobes if you want to, whether you want to knock through walls or whatever. And then one last time, just come back out. And that's bedroom 1. So hopefully you've enjoyed it so far. What we're going to have a little look at now is the outside. We'll talk about, you know, the rear garden. We'll have a little poke around there, and then obviously we can take it from there. So as promised, guys, out we go to this rear garden. Out through the doors. Obviously we could go out through the other side of the door of the conservatory, but I've decided to go into this one. So it's a cute garden, not the biggest but not the smallest that I've ever seen. As we come around, that was that area that we looked at from the kitchen, which we spoke about. There's an outside tap. Coming back out on ourselves. That's the rear garden. So there's one property that it's overlooked there to the rear. And then you've got your garden area, which is, you know, laid to lawn. There's a bit more here at the back. And then usefully, just through that door is where the door to the garage. So it is an up and over door. There is a side personal door to the garage. I'm not going to go in there. It's filled with some bits and pieces, nothing of value, but just the remains of the house that they need to clear. But like I said, the roof, these are asbestos. As long as you don't touch them, it's fine. But if you start moving things about, it's not very healthy. And if you don't like it, I would suggest going to a company in Westbury. They can give you a rough quote, and you can remove that and maybe rebuild another garage or do something with it. And there, just to finish off, there's the outside of the conservatory. So look, guys, hopefully you found the property tour useful. I've mentioned that it's a property that needs some modernising in places, but it does have your double glazing and gas. There are some benefits to this property. There is no chain, so it's ideal really for an investor or first time buy couple, or somebody who's looking for something to modernise in this area. Any questions, feel free to give me a nudge. It's Nigel at Lock and Key on 01225 707 342. Look forward to hearing from you, and stay safe, guys.